Hello, and welcome back to another review for the Scuttlebutt VR channel. So our last review for the iStock gun stock went really well. So we're extremely thankful to PECOOVR. PECOOVR? PECOOVR. For sending us a set of Quest 2 controller dumbbells to review. And as usual, we are not compensated for any of our reviews. Finally, sorry for a little bit of the weird framing in this video. A lot has changed since I just recently had a kid, and one of those is that my recording area is still very much under construction. Alright, now let's get to the fun part. The unboxing of the PECOOVR controller dumbbells. It's a pretty kind of standard box here. It does have a little bit of a description of what's inside, but rather than read that to you, I'm just going to jump right in. Okay, so the first impression is that it's got a nice carrying case here. Got a bag, some straps, and the instructions. We'll put those to the side and get rid of the box. So this product is very reminiscent to me of like the Kiwi VR controller dumbbells, which I do have and will be kind of comparing and contrasting later in the video. But this one main difference that I can see already is it comes with some controller grips, so that is an advantage. Another main difference is kind of the way that it's designed with these cups here on the top, and then inside of this case here is going to be the weights, of course, along with the spacers. We'll pick that up later. So you got some plastic spacers, and then you have the weights as well. I will go ahead and weigh these and see what the weights compare to on the Kiwi dumbbells to see. And then as you can see, these various weight plates kind of fit on top of this design, which fits up inside of your controller, the tracking ring. So I like that that you could get your thumb underneath it. It makes it easier to reach the controls, which is a thing that separates these from the Kiwi ones. So I guess let me go grab my Quest 2, my controllers, and let's get this stuff together. Okay, and we got our controllers. As I stated before, one of the differences between this one is that it actually does come with its own grips, but luckily I do have the Kiwi grips already installed on my controllers personally to match this Kiwi dumbbell. This is an example of what that dumbbell looks like, and as you can see, kind of what I was talking about, how it interferes with your thumb here and makes it a little difficult to get to. Let's put one of these dumbbells together and see how it all really works here. Take that battery door off and swap it with a different one here. Looks like I got the right side. Yeah, and very simple with the strap installation. You just put the smaller side through the gap in the bottom, and then the taller part kind of just threads through here. And the entire battery door just fits onto your controller, kind of in the normal way you would expect. Interesting. So that little door kind of locks it in place. And then, yeah, you've got a little bit more natural grip without the rubber. And this just straps to the back of your hand. What's really nice is that this can work with different kind of battery charging solutions. I think that's probably what this door here is for if you wanted to put on a wireless charger, something magnetic. That would be my assumption for what this little door here is for. Now that we've got the grips installed, it's time to move on to the big money here. This is my right controller. They're marked right and left on the inside. Don't know if you could see that. So that we take the cup piece here that's marked with an R, and you want to have this opening faced towards your buttons, and it kind of just slides up in there and holds on around this ring. And then you could pick how much weight you want. There are 3 plates per side, So you could put up to 3, as well as they have these plastic spacers here to take up space if you don't want to use all 3. I am using all 3 in my Kiwi dumbbell, so I think I'm going to use all of the weights in this PECOOVR dumbbell as well to make it an accurate comparison. So those kind of slot down here on top of the peg, and then we've got the covers, which are also marked right and left, and they kind of just fit on. They've got an on and off twist to them, as well as it has a kind of a keyed way on the top, so it should be very easy to kind of see where these fit on. Oh, there we go. I got it to lock. You can feel it clicks into place when it locks on, so you're feeling for that click. And then last of all, there's a screw here on top to really screw everything together. And yeah, that is the completed PECOOVR controller dumbbell, including the grip. And then just for comparison, I will put up the Kiwi one as well. You could see that the PECOOVR does stand a little bit taller, but you have so much more room. I don't know how to show this really, but you have so much more room on the inside to reach the controls without banging your thumb. Like here, I can barely make it up to the X button or the Y button on the left controller, but I can reach all of the buttons just super easy with the PECOOVR. So that's already an advantage, and I think that's their main selling point, is having the same style of controller dumbbell, but something that's a little bit more friendly for everyday usage. Without further ado, guys, let's go test them out.
See, this works really great because I can actually get to my thumbs.
They're pretty good, honestly, overall is the grand thing. I use them for a couple of different workouts. I even played a round of Beat Saber with the Kiwi in one hand and the Pico in the other, and really couldn't tell the difference, to be completely honest with you. Okay, so final thoughts on the PECOOVR controller dumbbells. They're pretty good. They do everything that it says on the package. They do everything that the Kiwi VR dumbbells do. Now, if you're asking yourself, I already have the Kiwi VR controller dumbbells. Do I need to upgrade to these? I would say not necessarily. They have a couple of added features that the Kiwi weights don't have. They have this enhanced grip well, which is really nice to get your fingers in there for playing actual combat games like Battle Talent. It has this little door that comes off so you can attach a magnetic charger. So there are just small kind of little quality of life things. It comes with the grips, of course. So if you don't have Kiwi grips or a controller weights, that's 2 purchases versus the PECOOVR's single package. Gets you everything you need to have a solid workout dumbbell in VR. Plus, they stand up on their own. With all that being said, personally, I'm going to keep using the PECOOVR dumbbells over the Kiwi ones.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our review of the Quest 2 controller dumbbells by PECOOVR. One thing I forgot to mention, the price. These Quest 2 controller dumbbells are currently $25.99 on Amazon, so actually cheaper than PECOOVR's controller dumbbells by about $5. And there's a 10% coupon at the time of recording, so go check it out. Link will be in the description, as always. Thanks for watching. Please consider clicking that like button if this video helped you out.